Hello everyone, and welcome back to Strategic Command World War One, as we are on our march to Paris scenario, and we now gonna watch what Legit did do in the first turn, and how the French and Belgians are reacting to our attack in the west, and what they will do to try to prevent us from getting to the French capital and trying to get the Alpha Tower. And yeah, if you have any tips or any ideas about what I'm doing, any ideas of how I could improve my gameplay and the series maybe as well, feel free to leave them down below. And if you want to support this video series, any like is really helpful as well to get more people to see this video. So yeah, any like, subscription, and comment is really helpful. And with that, let's see what Mr. Legit is doing here, as we are preparing the replay. And I don't think there should be super much combat yet. Okay, retreat towards Epinal. Doesn't want to get overrun here. Yeah, big defensive line. Units also starting to dig in here already. So the defensive line is getting real. Some first attacks here in the south. Casualties on both sides there though. So that's good for us. We kind of want to have that like this. We get an artillery piece in the north at Eschweiler. Sadly can't decide to put that elsewhere. And we wouldn't expect much opposition here, but let's be careful. Okay, yeah, the Ardennes are open for now, so our artillery is going to break through here. Our other cavalry is following that up, taking this territory. Make sure that we get that, and we might want to break through north of Sedan with a bit of cavalry. I would expect infantry in here. No, Stenai is open as well. That's interesting. So we could flank north of Verdun, as we have a lot of units here in the south, and they all have started to dig in. Okay, this is interesting. So we already have rain in the north. That is highly unfortunate. Weather is randomized in the game, as we have our push here towards Liège going on. We don't want to get surprised by that unit behind this. We want to get the spotting. Okay, is holding the other side of the river, but we can destroy that unit quickly. The problem is now that we have to move on to Liège with all our other units, and taking that by storm will cost us quite a bit, as we're gonna start to do that next turn, when we can attack it at least from 4 sides at the same time, as at the moment attacking it with only 2, so that the is not worth it, as the entrenchment level will only go down 1 and we will take heavy casualties for it. Also getting our commander closer, at least up to Eupen. Be nice. Our high veteran units, these are veteran units, we want to get closer as well. And let's advance all across the front here. Get a good amount of units here. So the push towards Belgium, or through Belgium, is still really strong, even though we did place a lot of our other forces further down south. Second commander going with this wouldn't be too bad, so we will move this up here. Nope, we undo this. This one will move north, this one will... These are for the Ardennes, these 5 here. So, Bitburg, we're moving through here as well. These one push towards Sedan. You can lead this formation from there. Werden, Hofen can get ungaranized. I'd like to know what's up there. But I think I do that with the cavalry here. See how far we can look. Okay, yeah. No units behind this. So we can move on over here. 2-2. Now this is 2-2 as well. We take those fights for now. We want to keep them occupied up here. We took Prier and Esch, which are factories or mines, and they give us more MPP values. MPPs are the points up here. These are the points that decide how much we can buy, and that's something we're gonna do now as well. As we finally got income. In the first round we didn't have much income. Now we have a good amount of income, so we can buy a bit more stuff. And the first thing we're gonna buy is another artillery piece, as these artillery pieces can be pretty helpful in dealing out damage. And then we're gonna be careful. We want to repair this troop down here, I think. Yes, exactly. Want to repair these, and we want to attack further in the south. Again, we retreated back here, which is interesting. This is down to 5 hit points, so we can deal a bit more damage there. They will have to repair it. There's a lot of infantry here. I didn't expect them to be that strongly entrenched already here around Marseille. Toulon. A lot of forces. Okay. I'm not sure we want to attack here. No, we actually don't. Okay, then we dig in here as well. This is the position where we dig in for now as well. Doesn't really cost us anything, and just makes sure that we don't get as easily overrun if they decide to do a counterattack down here, which could absolutely happen. The cavalry down here is to try to do some more action down in the south, if it comes to that. We don't quite get damage down there, that's unfortunate. If we go in here, we are behind the enemy. So we can deal more damage. Okay, we are really unfortunate on the die rolls there. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Really unfortunate. But we could push on this. Okay, that's unfortunate in that regard. Cutting off Busang though. Getting the territory there. But still allow us to push further down here. Yeah, Epinal is a fortress we want to take. If we can take Epinal, that would make the southern push really scary for our opponent. Like, Busang allows us to cut off Belfort. So if we take this and lure, it's already going to be troublesome. But if we open up Epinal, and that's only a single fortress. Like the issue with pushing up here, Verdun is 4 fortresses. That's super hard to take. Toulouse is behind a river. Epinal is on our side of the river. So it's a bit easier to take, though the terrain is also not amazing. But yeah, it's a bit easier to take in that regard. We also gotta move up our headquarters already to try to move it up to Bus as quickly as possible as we try to get in there. And yeah, this is already kind of turn already. Yeah, there's not much else to do here. We can move up this headquarters towards Metz. And I guess this one towards Nasville or Saint-de-Foguet. But that's about it. Okay, we also can afford one more unit. And that should be another division that we buy. Production. We're getting a good amount of units over the next couple of turns. Next turn is 2 more infantry. And then 2 more infantry the turn after. 2 more infantry the turn after. And then a couple more event troops even. So we will get up to a good amount of infantry in general. If we look at the reports and at the stats, currently we are at 72. We will go up to around 100 units. The French will go up to around 70 units, I think. If I remember correctly. So they will have a good amount of units as well. Both sides still are mobilizing. Belgian will go up a slight bit as well, though they won't go much higher than the 10 that they have currently. At least not if we keep up on dealing damage. But the British will come in eventually. The moment the British don't get much, they don't get much income, and they also don't get any units just yet onto the continent. But they will come in eventually, and they are a pretty strong force. A small force, but a pretty elite force. Just like the British were in real life in World War One, with a really professional army, but not enough conscripts in there, or no real conscript system there. So they ran out of manpower real quickly. And so far, as you can see, our losses combined are still higher than the French and the Belgian combined. So it's not great in that regard. Yeah, this turn was a bit unlucky with the rolls at Busan, and we don't want to take this roll. But we're gonna get them next time. Let's have a look on the supply situation. We could move into that hex. This hex here should have supply. Doesn't have supply at the moment, but that's because it didn't calculate sound the Foguet just yet. This move was maybe a bit bold. Yeah. Supply down here is decent as well. Ooh, we should do this attack, absolutely. I forgot about that. And with that, we end the turn. Yeah, we want to keep these guys occupied in Belfort, so we can push onto Lure down here in the south. And yeah, we gonna try to do a bit of a cavalry action over here with 4 cavalry units, trying to take as much ground. If we could get up to here somehow, rushing through and take these 2 mines, that would be absolutely amazing. These 2 mines are Belgians' main income. Like, they are 3 per strength, so they give them, together they give them 60 income. And if we have to look onto the Belgian income on MPP, they get 210 per point. So we would reduce that to 150 per turn and would get ourselves a bit of it as well. So if we could rush up and take these mines, that would be huge. It's not that easy to get there though, but we will try to get there ASAP. Though that will take a couple of turns. But that's one of the other goals. Like, that's also one of the reasons why we took these. Because yeah, this is only down to 2 strength when it already gives us 6 MPPs, which is already quite significant. The one in Luxembourg also gives us 18. As they are in conquered territory, they don't go quite up to 10, like our own ones up here in Düsseldorf and so on are, that are our main income of points. But they still give us a solid amount of stuff. That said, this is turn, and we will gonna see what the French and the Belgian will do next turn, whilst our forces move deeper into their territory. I wonder if that will trigger a reaction, and what the reaction of this is. I'm surprised to see this many French infantry units already digging in down here in the south. But if we can pincer them from the south and the north, that would obviously be optimal. Like, if we maybe could even go down here, start to cut off supply from the rear line, force these to move. Like, we can't take direct fights. We have to take a couple of pot shots that we can take, where we can take them. Yeah, this attack move is sadly not great, because we moved already. That is already reducing the strength. If you moved before you attack, that's reducing your strength by a lot. And then also it would be an attack over the river if we turn off the units. There's a river, plus they are in a village, so that's not great. And they're entrenched, so yeah, it's not working out. Let's have a look if there's maybe, there seems to be a gap here. Maybe we can annoy the enemy with some movement behind Epinal. Like, there's a small gap here that we maybe can break through. That would be great. If we could, like, cut off Epinal, that would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, that is something for another turn. That said, see you next time, guys, and have a great day.